No one really talks about what happens after you leave a controlling relationship. Your mind kind of knows that you are free, but your body is still kind of can't believe it, and you still scan for the danger, and you still second guess your choices. That is not weakness, it's conditioning, because your nervous system has learned this state, how to stay alert. So even when the relationship ends, it still stays in your body and you still react like it is, like you are under this control. You have this tension, you have this overthinking, you have this self-doubt. Therapy helps you to understand this, but understanding is not the same as a release. Real healing happens when your mind and your body starts to feel safe again, safe to rest, safe to relax, safe to trust in something higher. And one of the tools that is not so much used in this, like in the process of feeling safe again in your body, is nature. Not just escape or go for a walk, but conscious moments in nature when you begin to hear yourself more, when you begin to understand your true essence. When I was healing, I found out that nature was the best tool for me to stop my thoughts from racing and repeating the same old patterns, and as well to connect to my divine truth and feel the purpose and direction again. Today I will show you 3 simple nature practices that I used for myself to heal, so you can also use them as your tool to begin to trust yourself again. So let's begin. Practice number 1. Stay with the tree. After controlling relationship, your nervous system keeps you alert because you are still waiting for corrections or you're waiting for some danger. Standing by the tree helps your system to feel safe again, not just emotionally but also physically and energetically, because trees hold balance, and when you touch something that is in balance, or you are in the energetic field of something powerful and balanced as a tree, you still feel how this energy kind of activates the feeling of safety inside of you. Because trees receive energy from the earth and from the universe or the source, and they are keeping this system in balance all the time, no matter what storms are coming or what rains are falling or winds are coming, they are still in balance. They're holding and they are allowing these flows flow freely through them. When you lean against the tree, your body starts to feel that stability, and it starts to get balanced because you are in this flow of harmony. Your energy begins to realign too. So how can you practice this tool? Stand or sit by the tree. You can hug it. You can also kind of feel with your palms just energy of the tree. You can sit with your back against the trunk. You just allow the posture that is good for you. And then you start to breathe. Breathe slowly and take the breath from your chest to your belly and allow your shoulders to drop and relax. Just sit or stand and be still, be present. Allow this moment to do the magic. At least 3 conscious breaths. This is magical. You just try it, and after that you can do more. You can do 1 minute, you can do 5 minutes, and don't be worried about how it looks from the outside, because sitting by the tree can be as casual as taking your lunch and going to park and sitting by the tree, and just for 1 moment you don't eat, you just sit and allow this breath to calm you down and check in into yourself and relax. Because trees are not in the survival mode, and when your nervous system connects to them, it feels safe again, stable again, balanced again. And energetically, your energetic field also begins to balance with the tree. You release the blockages because this energy of the nature is so powerful, and this energy that flows through the tree starts to flow more freely also through you, like the energy from the earth and energy from the universe. I have watched this happen in real life. I teach this practice to my client, and she was sitting by the tree just enjoying the day, having these slow breaths in and out, and suddenly something happened in her mind and in her imagination that she felt that she had some kind of armor inside of her chest, and that this armor is keeping her safe. And she had this vision that trees had survived all the storms and everything, and they don't need any armors. They are grounded, they are stable, and they are like still for very many years without any armors. So at first she didn't want to let go of her kind of created armor in her chest because it was protecting her, but gently, when she continued this practice, she realized that she don't need this armor anymore. And it was kind of a life-changing event for her, because now she more trusts in herself, in the divine essence, and in divine support and this energy that the earth and the universe can bring her, this balance and stability. She said trees are protecting themselves by being rooted, not by closing themselves down. I can do the same. So she softened, she became more gentle, and it all happened without any pressure. It was really kind and loving way how she started to trust her inner power more. She remembered that she is nature too, grounded, glowing, and she can exist without putting these walls around her. This practice grounds you, and it connects you back to your roots and out of your survival mode. And when that happens, something beautiful shows up. You finally hear yourself again, and that's where the second practice comes in. So the second practice number 2, is slow solo walk. After controlling relationships, silence can feel scary because your mind is used to track other person's emotions. Is it safe to talk? Should I move that way or that way? Like, you are always alert about other people, but when you are alone, you don't know what to do, how to react on this. It feels scary. Slow solo walk breaks that pattern. It gives your nervous system the well-deserved break, and your body can now really align and be true and listen to your own inner voice. This isn't like an exercise. It's not about pace. It's not about steps. It's about the alignment. So how you do this? Leave your phone in a bag or pocket or even at home. Walk slower than usual, and breathe. Take a deep breath in and out, and allow yourself to rest in the present moment, and allow your thoughts to come and go without kind of being so attracted to them. So they are not taking control over you, because you will feel that some thoughts are kind of trying to repeat the same old patterns. But you just notice them and switch your attention to this present moment when you are walking. Check the surroundings, feel the sun touching your body, walk slowly, pay attention to your breath. No pressure, no rush, just you, nature, and no phone. And when your mind gets more calm and peaceful, ask yourself, how do I feel right now? What do I need? And don't wait for that answer to be right, like what someone else would like you to feel or what someone else would like you to need. You have to really check into your truth. And that is like a very gentle process. At the beginning, it may not arrive like as 100% clarity. It just slowly, you have these gentle walks and solo hikes, and you start to realize that you start to feel yourself truly without any like expectations how you should feel from others, because you are remembering who you are in your essence. And when you are practicing this solo hike, you are switching your attention from others to your own truth. And this process gives you more clarity on who you are and where you want to go, and more trust in your truth because you are connecting with your divine essence. And now let's move on to the third practice: sleep close to nature. After control, resting actually becomes complicated because you are used to situations when everything is calm. There will be next kind of moment of shift in energies or mood, or their plans are changing, or there's some demand or controlling action happening. So it is not overthinking, but is actually your nervous system trying to protect you. Sleeping close to nature helps you to reset that pattern. It gives your body a safe place to rest again and recharge. And this doesn't have to be a wilderness adventure, but it can be if you enjoy that. So, what are my recommendations here? A tent in your backyard, a hammock under the stars, camping with your friend, or even open the window when you are sleeping to allow the fresh air to touch your skin. The point here is not the camping gear, it is energetic environment. Because after trauma, after controlling relationship, many women stay months on the sofa because it feels more safe. They are kind of frozen and don't allow their energies to move. That is normal nervous system answer. It's not a failure that you are doing that, but just spending a night in the nature, allowing these flows of energies to balance you, will bring you back the frequency that is in harmony with the divine essence. So spending a night in the tent or in a hammock would help your body to remember what is harmony, how to activate, how to be safe, how to align, how to not feel in danger. Because at first you might not sleep well because it's not your usual environment, but you do it because you want to protect yourself from many pollutions that you have in your environment, like all the energetic things and stuff you have in your home. But when you go outdoors, you feel that this is raw, pure energy, and you kind of get the balance, get the best out of it during the night. I do this regularly. I highly recommend, because it had changed and shifted my total frequency these nights in a tent, especially if I can wake up and see the sunrise. That is so amazing to experience that. And one day you will wake up, and instead of fear or frustration, when you wake up, you will feel the energy of peace and calm. And that is powerful. So these practices aren't really just about hugging the trees, walking, or spending the night under the sky. They are about remembering of who you truly are. Influence from the controlling relationship ends when your body knows, I can feel free again. You do not force healing. You do it gently. And if you are here now, you are already doing the work, and that is courageous. I have created a program for women who are healing after the controlling or emotionally draining relationship to feel self-trust again, to feel their inner power, and to realign with their true self, with their divine essence. To see if working with me is your next step starts with a conversation. It's pressure-free clarity call when I ask you a couple of questions and just see where you are right now and where you want to go. The link to book a clarity call is in the description box below. I am ready when you are ready.